team, Southern Indiana Guardians. Thank them for taking the road trip. Thank our referees for this game. And your visiting team, starting lineup, number 14, Alexis Atinto. Number 6, Titus Leroy. 18, Xander Leroy. Number 7, Maximus Leroy. The 1, goalkeeper, Kofivi Abujo. Number 2, Gavin Morgan. Number 3, Saeed Yaya. Number 10, Christian Aderi. Number 11, Mason Tolliver. Number 9, James Walker. Number 8, Benjamin Sislop. Number 0, Mark Christie. And number 21, Jeremiah Leroy. Guardians head coach, by Jeremiah Leroy. And for your home team, Wisconsin Conquerors. Number 5, Captain Evan Bott. Number 18, Keelan Frederick. Number 12, Ludwig Samuelson. Number 20, Logan Meyer. Number 1, goalkeeper, Clayton Will. Number 9, Sergio Camargo. Number 7, Hezi Alexto. Number 10, Kaito Law. Number 21, Nick Rash. Number 15, Jonah Vespa. Number 17, Ryan Keith. On the bench, you have number 6, Mihir Patel. 14, Giovanni Alonso. 16, Sam Caston. 4, Ryan Camargo. Number 8, Chi Lee. Number 11, Chris Camarena. And number 13, Tyler Goetz. And the Conquerors head coach, Andy Suwamia. And assistant coach, Zeus Alonso. Just understand the playing of the national anthem. Thank all the fans for coming out to watch the game. Wish both teams all the best. Stay in game. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome everybody to the fourth of 5 home games here for the Wisconsin Conquerors NPSL summer season. My name is Ben Glasscock alongside club owner and manager Dr. Alexander Edo. We are here for this match to compete against the Southern Indiana Guardians Football Club. Made the trip all the way up to Marshfield, Wisconsin here. Beautiful afternoon. Sun is shining. Not contending with the raindrops today, which is a wonderful blessing. Both teams are in their pregame huddles and getting ready for 90 minutes of action here. Conquerors have yet to bring home a win in their home matches thus far this season, so looking for the first one here this afternoon. In their last game versus the Michigan Rangers, contending with the rain and elements, were defeated 5-1, but a couple late goals really made that seem like a further distance game than it was. Realistically, it was about a 2-1 game with just a few mishaps here and there. So Wisconsin looking to keep this one in their favor. So here we go. Whistle blows, and we are underway. Southern Indiana here with a good advance into Conquerors territory early in the match. And up in the middle, they've got an open shot, and just off the hands and the top post, and it does not go in. Bit of a break there for Wisconsin. And Kaito Allure here on the near side of the field, looking to advance it. Maletsko gets out in front, trying to make something happen with Sauce. He's got an open field, just him and the goalie. Gets in the way, passes toward the middle, and that will be a corner kick for the Conquerors. Working to get this clock working too, folks. Apologize for that. Oh, no, this will be inbound on Indiana. I apologize. Big pass up in the middle again here. Indiana with a great advance and just sneaks past the keeper's right foot and into the net for the first goal of the game for the Guardians. So just about 4 minutes into our match here. Guardians lead 1-0. Working on getting that scoreboard fixed up for you guys too, but I'll keep you updated as we continue. Indiana advancing up the middle once more here. And Conquerors bail it out. Here come the Conquerors up the right side of the field. Oh, tough break there with the foul call. Had a little bit of grass in front of him. Big pass there by Kaito Allure out in front. Maletsko's got all grass in the goal right in front of him. And not enough of a handle there, but Conqueror's in good position here to make something happen on the offensive side of the ball. This whole offensive sequence was set up by a great pass by this man right here, Kaito Allure. Right over the middle of the field. Not quite enough heat on that pass, but can Wisconsin do enough to keep it on this side? Good sequence there for the Conquerors, but ball does return to Indiana. Good takeaway there by Wisconsin. See what Maletsko do. Great pass there to Samuelson to get it out in front. At least gives Wisconsin the opportunity to take a breath. Good handle there by Indiana to keep that inbounds. Wow. Nobody home there on the pass for the Guardians. Some of the Conquerors with a couple well-placed advances forward there. off the bleachers. Great takeaway there by, I believe that's Maletzko. Oh, he's in the middle. Over to Lore. Looking for something across the middle here. Great shot there. Right into the hands of the goalie, but good sequence there. Good press. Got the shot off nice and clean. Right back to it they go. Here comes Wisconsin. Well, let's go with a great spin move towards the inside. And, oh, it's in the net! Wow. That was an impressive effort by Hezekiah Maletzko on the far side of the field to knot this one up at one. Putting it just inside the right post. Goalie didn't even get a finger on it. There we go. Action-packed first 11 minutes here in Marshfield. A little bit of a mental mistake there for the Guardians. Will give the ball back to Wisconsin. Samuelson inbounds. Great forward pass again by the Conquerors. Only grass and the goalie between him and the net. Here we go. Good handle. Pass towards the middle. Oh, great pass. Got a little tied up in between the feet for, I believe that's one of the Camargo brothers. But momentum still well in the favor of Wisconsin here in the 13th minute. Really have been able to execute on what they've been working on all season with getting those forward passes out in front and let their speed do the work. The Conquerors have been pretty consistently outsized all season, but they have not been, they've been faster than most of the other teams they've been playing. So this plays into their strengths a bit. And here we go. Conquerors looking to run it down again. Samuelson looking for an open man. Ooh. Ooh, great header. Oh, here's Maletzko again. Good dribble. It's all by himself. He's going to need something here. Great right leg and outside of the right post. Great strike again by Maletzko. He's trying to be a difference maker here, and so far he is succeeding. So far, one of the best offensive efforts for Wisconsin on their home turf this season. And they're looking to continue that magic here. Looking for a little help. Looking to press towards the middle, and the turf caught the cleat, and then there was a foul. So Wisconsin will have a free kick from about 30 yards out. Looks like everybody's kind of expecting this one to go towards the net. And over the top. But again, another good offensive effort for the Conquerors, continuing to get shots headed in the direction of the net. So far, possession's been pretty evenly matched as well. And out of bounds and back to Wisconsin. Great header for Wisconsin there. Right back towards the middle. Great offensive position. Well, let's go getting in the middle there again. Samuelson with a good pass towards the middle, but Indiana interrupts. Kind of a tough situation there for Indiana, but this will be Wisconsin ball. Kaitolor with a big chip over the middle, gets the header, and oh! Great effort in the middle part of the field for the Conquerors once more, but Indiana comes up with a great save. Indiana over the top. Great defense by Wisconsin to clear it out of the box. And over to Samuelson, who just bails it out of bounds. Let the Conquerors reset their defense. Indiana, big chip over the middle towards the header and wide left. Another good offensive effort there for Indiana. Both the Guardians and Conquerors exchanging blows here in the early going. Oh, huge leading pass there for the Conquerors. Wow. That was very well placed. huge move towards the other side of the field for Wisconsin and no time flat. And here they go, looking to get something in the middle. It's up high. He's got the header opening. Oh, he lets it go to the ground. And the keeper runs up and grabs it. Not a bad idea to try and sneak one in there low. Just comes up a little short. Good defense again by Wisconsin. Wow. They keep it in. Oh. Tough turnover there for the Conquerors. Few volleys back and forth here, but now Indiana's got one man. Oh, wow. Great interruption on the pass towards the middle part of the field there for the Conquerors. If that would have gotten through that pass, that was trouble for Wisconsin, so good interruption. Wisconsin catches a break there, and Maletzko uses the hesitation to his advantage. Wisconsin makes a huge advance real quick up the right side of the field, and that will go Indiana's way. Oh, tough error there for Wisconsin. Giving it away. As we're about halfway through our first half here. Good communication there by Wisconsin. Allows them to keep the handle, and here we go. Maletzko with a little bit of open field. Doing what he can to outrun Indiana, and that will go the Conquerors' way. So, Maletzko again, making something happen. Inbound pass over to Lohr. Dribbles. That'll be a foul on Wisconsin, and the ball will return to Indiana's possession. Indiana making a break right through the middle part of the field this time. Conquerors defense looks to get in the way, but all they can do is chip it out. That'll be a corner for Indiana. So Indiana has been pretty strong in the middle part of the field on the offensive side of the ball. So the wind is in their back here on this corner kick. So up, oh, nice line drive there. And right back to it as Lohr gets in the way. here we go again. Way over it. Looks like the wind might have got a hold of that one a bit. And that will be the Conquerors' ball again. And we got a player down on the field. Looks like he's up under his own power, which is good. Little thumbs up, walk it off. Great pass in the middle. Oh, it lets it go. And it's in the net. And that is a goal. Conquerors stick with the play after the goalie loses his handle. And that will give them the lead. Two to one Conquerors. Here we go. I can handle that. All the positive energy going Wisconsin's way right now as Indiana is contemplating how to tie this game back up. Laura does a great job pressing Indiana out of bounds there. And we'll bring it back. Good little shoulder pass there out of number 14 for the Guardians. But Wisconsin, again, strong on defense. Forces the turnover, and here they come again. Up the right-hand side of the field, here's Maletzko. We got a player down back this way, hence the whistle. So we will have a pause in the action here for just a bit. So great start here for Wisconsin. 6 shots, 2 go in the net. Probably their strongest 25 minutes to start a match this season. All positive signs. The Conquerors do have their final home match and final match of the season this Saturday, July 5th. at 7 p.m. here in Marshfield. So before you get your fireworks show on, you can come and watch the final home game for the Conquerors in their NPSL season. If you're in town here in Marshfield, come on down to the stadium and cheer the Conquerors on. They'll be facing off against the Milwaukee Torrent. And here we go. We are resettled. Wisconsin's interceptions on defense have been doing them huge favors as the referee gets in the middle of it there and will return to Wisconsin. Good idea there for the Conquerors, but a little too strong, and gets it to the keeper for Indiana. Samuelson up to Maletzko, and all he's got's open grass and the keeper between him and the net, and across the middle. And, oh! Great pass by Maletzko over to the left-hand side, but just over the top it goes. Another impressive offensive sequence for the Conquerors. Continuing to make opportunities happen. Indiana looking to advance up the far side of the field there. Well, let's go with the big right foot. Big strike from distance, but keeper gets in the way. Another shot on goal, though. Keep racking those up. Good things happen. Huge pass right down Main Street there for Indiana. Oh! Couple of incidental contacts there between the two teams. continue to head in the Conquerors' direction. Ten minutes remaining here in our first half, plus a little bit of extra time here to make up for the couple of short injury timeouts. A little bit of a rushed pass there for Wisconsin. So far, they've been able to keep the ball in front of them really well and not rush too much, but that one was just a little quick. Indiana wrestles that one away. Pass towards the middle. Defense for the Conquerors interrupts, but there's still a lot of space there, and Conquerors do everything to clear that one out. Give their defense a little bit of breathing room as Maletzko runs up behind him. Quick takeaway, and that will be a foul and a card on Indiana. A little too much on that tackle there. Maletzko, though, making a difference here. Using his speed to his advantage. Conquerors loving the good weather for the first time here on their home turf. Ball bounding in the middle part of the field here. Good pass there for Indiana, but nobody home. Indiana looks to rush things on the inbound here, looking to make something happen. Chip over the middle and will run past the net. It is a hot one out here today. Sun beating down on the turf. High energy game so far in the first half. Great pass towards the middle part of the field again for Wisconsin. Let's go gets a little tripped up there. Over to the far side, Wisconsin gets their offense in place, but quick turnover there. Player down on the field here and getting a little physical here in the latter stages of our first half. As the trainer will attend to the player, we'll have our third pause for injury here. Good effort there for the Guardians, but goes wide left. Here come the Conquerors again, and wow! All by himself he does it. Huge left foot for the Conquerors, goes in the net, makes it 3-2-1. just a little bit of time remaining here in the second half. Wow. Conquerors are on fire today. And I don't just mean physically. It's a hot one, Alex. Huge pass by Samuelson to Maletzko. Oh, and just saved by the bell at the end of the half. How? Oh, never mind. That must have been a foul on the back side of the field. Never mind. We're not done yet. So here come the Guardians. And I was a little too soon, but that will be the half. And here come the Conquerors, leading the Guardians, Southern Indiana Guardians Football Club, 3-1. So we will take our halftime break and return in just a few short moments. Both teams have taken the field once more after their halftime break. Conquerors lead the Southern Indiana Guardians 3-1 in their 4th of 5 home matches here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Teams switch sides of the field. And we are ready to play ball. 45 more minutes of action here is underway. Great interception right away by Wisconsin. A huge pass towards the middle. Well, let's go to the outside. And shot deflected. Be the first corner kick for the Conquerors here in this match. Lex with the safe pass. And over the top. And too high. Good start there by Wisconsin, though. See how Indiana responds, moving most of their players down the field here. They're looking to make a move, but quick turnover will turn the tables on that plan. Great forward pass there for Wisconsin, but let's go up the outside, chips it high towards the middle, and the keeper gets his hands on it, but drops it once more. Wisconsin maintains possession, and that's in the net. I think the keeper might have caught something there. That is a tough break for Indiana, but that goal scores nonetheless. Looks like we'll have a injury timeout for their keeper. Not quite sure what happened there for him, but he is still hurting. Trainer's out to tend to him. Looking at the replay, it looks like Wisconsin just caught a glancing blow as he tried to bring that one down and clipped him just the right way. He's sitting up. Trainer's still there helping out, though. He's upright and walking around. Looks like he might have caught his right wrist. That is what he is nursing. All right. Looks like he's okay. Got himself reestablished here. I'm guessing that based off of the... Alex, is that a no goal?
Oh.
That was a no. They did call that a no goal because of the contact. So it will remain 3-1. Good takeaway there by Kaito Alor on the far side of the field. Looking for an open man in the middle. Good pass there, but just a little too strong. Foul on Wisconsin there. Looks like Indiana will be subbing their keeper out. Can get that hand looked at. Oh, he's going to change his kit and join the field, it looks like. All right, so a little bit of exchange of positions there for Southern Indiana. And here come the Guardians. Huge pass towards the middle. Good interruption there by Wisconsin. Be a foul on Southern Indiana. Good possession ball there by Wisconsin, continuing to advance up the field. Oof. Oh, it would be returning to Wisconsin there. Very nice. Back towards the middle part of the field. Wisconsin's been winning the middle so far this match. Out in front into the corner. Tried to dribble through, but to no avail. It's a really good scooping style header there by Indiana. As they press down the field. It's got a lot of open field there. Defense gets in the way, though. Ooh. That was a tough one. And that will catch a card for sure. give Indiana a well-placed free kick here from the near corner of the box. Huge boom across the middle, but far too stiff to really give anybody a chance to do something with it there. Oh! Just off the right post for the Conquerors. Another great offensive effort for Wisconsin. They have 11 shots here in the 56th minute or so. That'll be a foul on the Conquerors. Getting a little chippy here. So teams kind of exchanging the ball back and forth there. A couple out of bounds, but nothing there for Indiana. Wisconsin here, as Indiana is really trying to press now, wanting to close the gap on the scoreboard. That does leave potential openings here for Wisconsin, but can't be kicking it away quite like that to make it happen. Good idea there, but just leaks out of bounds. Good pass there for the Conquerors, but whistle will mean that goal does not count. So the foul on the Guardians negates the goal. And here's Maletzko on the near side. Indiana doing a good job in the last few minutes of really smothering pretty much everything the Conquerors have been trying to do here. Last touch by Wisconsin, apparently. So that will go Indiana's way. And that'll be a foul on Wisconsin. Ball will return to the spot. Guardians got a good look there in the middle. Conquerors looking to jam it up. Tried to get the breakaway there, but Indiana counters. Well, let's go with a good pass towards the middle part of the field there. Oof, tough turnover though. And the wind will catch that one and watch it sail. Let's go with a great handle there and a great pass. Now we got a lot of grass here. Left foot. Hey, almost. Went for the top left. Just goes high and wide. Good sequence there for the Conquerors with a strong counter strike. Good dribble out of the middle part of the field there. And same thing. Same setup. Left foot towards the middle. Oh, misses the pass. Another strong offensive effort there for Wisconsin, finding that momentum that they had in the first half once more. They continue to lead here 3-1. Both teams have a card apiece. The hot weather has turned into a couple hot tempers. And that one goes way high and over the top. Can feel a few frustrations mounting here. But the Conquerors will press on here. Getting a little aggressive there. Good dribble. Not enough on that pass, though. Good press there by Maletzko. But a quick takeaway by Indiana. Defense for Wisconsin does the job there. That is a foul. Looks like a foul on Wisconsin. Wisconsin will run a few subs onto the field here. Good pass there towards the middle. Had the open look, but over the top it goes. be out of bounds on Wisconsin. Indiana looks to hustle, but the whistle will cause the hesitation as Indiana has a substitute headed onto the field. Big bounces gives Maletzko a chance to get in there and try to make something happen, but not quite enough, and that one skips off of him and right past him. Good idea there by Wisconsin to use the keeper. I have not seen a lot of that this season so far, and here he comes. And that'll be a foul on Wisconsin. That one tails with the wind and takes a huge hop down into the corner. Indiana using a couple out of bounds shots there to advance up the field again. I think that's the third time they've done that this match. The Conquerors continue to stay crafty with their ball handling skills here and forces the turnover. Good defense there by Wisconsin again. Not letting that clear out, turn into a fast break. Ooh, misses the pass, goes out of bounds. pass there. Defense does their job, as does the keeper, but here it comes. This ball's not done yet. And here we go. Wisconsin's got a little grass between them. And can't quite wrestle that one away. That was not enough to get to the keeper there, but just barely. Whew. That was a big save there. And out of bounds. Wisconsin trying to make something happen in the middle of the field again here, but that will run out of bounds. Good header forward there, one-on-one. But just a little too much. Gets to the keeper for Wisconsin. Well out of bounds there. I think that was a mishit. Towards the middle. Conquerors doing a great job intercepting the ball with their headers this afternoon. Defense and keeper do their job to keep it out of the net for the Guardians. Score remains 3-1. They'll go out of the far corner here. So this will be straight into the wind. Expect the ball to float just a little bit longer on this one. Nice and high, right towards the middle part of the field. And whoever got a head on it clears it out of the box. And then we'll Indiana with a bit of a disagreement on possession there. Conquerors doing a good job maintaining possession here. A few good passes all the way across the field. Advances the ball towards the middle. Lots of white jerseys in there. Tough break there for Indiana, too. will be Indiana ball, but it had a lot more momentum on it than it stopping right there, that's for sure. So Wisconsin maintains their first half lead still. The score has remained 3-1 here in the second half. Good deflection there by the defense for Wisconsin. Out of the far corner once more. Same story as last time. Right into the wind, expected to balloon up a bit. Right over the top. And we have a whistle. And it sounds like a foul on Indiana as that ball made its way to the middle part of the field. Little miscommunication there for Wisconsin. Sets the Guardians up in a good way here. And that will be a foul on Indiana. So time winding down here in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Conquerors still lead 3-1. Continuing to chew seconds off the clock here. Good idea there for Indiana, just too strong. Gets up in the wind a little bit, and it really wants to carry, so. substitute here and will inbound right away. Good idea there for Wisconsin. Just a little too strong. Keeper able to go out and get it there. Little push off there for Wisconsin. That was a foul for sure. And right back down Main Street and down into the corner. That's off Wisconsin. They're going to do enough and out of play. Indiana doing everything they can to push the pace. They scored their first goal within the first 3 minutes of this match. And the Conquerors have scored 3 unanswered since. Weather's been just about perfect here all afternoon. Ooh, is that enough to stay in? Just looks like it, yes. Conquerors get possession back, but Indiana really hustling to make something happen here. Bit of contact there, but that'll be a foul on Indiana. A return Wisconsin's way. And a foul on Wisconsin. Indiana's got a good spot there. Gets through 3 defenders for Wisconsin. But they do enough to take it away again. Looking for a big pass to Maletzko here. He's got some space and he's got some speed. Can he get a hold of the ball? Not quite enough. Here come the Conquerors. Oh, great dribbles right through the legs there by Kaito Allure. Catches the foul also. So all that remains now are the minutes and seconds from our injury timeouts here in the second half. The Guardians are now playing on borrowed time. And Wisconsin has a free kick with a 2-score lead. Kaito Allure, left foot, just wide left. Great effort there. Gets it around the defenders, but not quite enough to sweep it into the left side of the net. So, Guardians will look to press as hard as they can, and the Conquerors will try to keep it out of their possession as much as they can. call a foul on that. Seconds continue to tick by. Wisconsin's in great position here to bring this one home. Just got to finish it out. Big booming kick up the right side. And they will maintain possession. That's a big call for Wisconsin here. Floor with a great inbound pass. Good little chip forward there. Oh! Quick strike there by the Conquerors. And looks like Indiana might have another player down. It's been a tough day for Indiana today. They've taken a few tough hits, most of them incidental. Just got his feet tied up, trying to take the ball away, and hopefully he'll be all right. Good effort there by the keeper for Indiana to get a hand on that one. That one was bending in there. Another great header interception for Wisconsin that has defined their defense in this match. That'll be a foul on Indiana. Huge pass over the top. One-on-one with the goalie here. That'll be out of the corner now, I believe. Here comes Moletsko towards the middle. Back. Ooh. Tries to get the shuffle past him, but gets Indiana works the takeaway. Here comes Indiana, interrupted by the defense, and Blayton Will gets his hands on it there for Wisconsin. All right, folks, that whistle does it. The Wisconsin Conquerors bring home their first win on their home turf in the NPSL season here on July 1st, 2025 against the Southern Indiana Guardians Football Club by a score of 3-1. They had a 13-7 shot advantage here in two halves of action and scored 3 unanswered points to bring home the win. Great effort by the Conquerors. Congratulations to them. Wish safe travels to the Guardians on their way back home, and we will be back here in Marshfield this Saturday, July 5th at 7 p.m. for the final home match and final match of the season for Wisconsin. So be sure to tune in. But until then, thank you all so much for being here, and let's go Conquerors.